Monday the 13th promises peak chaos. Your commute. More Benny Hill theme tune than brisk walk, especially after mistaking Brenda's herbal tea for your coffee. Now you're mainlining instant and silently judging every delayed train announcement. Your Doomoscope animal is an owl who partied with badgers. Less wise sage, more permanently confused emoji. At work, Mercury is reversing into Tanya's gossip chain like a learner driver. You'll accidentally reply all to a thread about Declan's new toupee with just OMG. You, lovely Aries, are temporarily persona non grata. Then you'll pitch 37 innovative schemes, each destined to fizzle out like a damp firework by lunchtime. This evening, the cosmos says chill. Venus is clearly having a duvet day. That gym membership. You're officially getting zero value. You deserve a share size bag of crisps. It's practically a medical requirement. Dating app profile? You swiped right on Lewis's mum, yikes. Tonight at precisely 11:53 p.m, you'll be scrolling right move, fantasizing about moving to the Outer Hebrides and starting a llama farm. Don't. Advice, hide the glitter glue. This Monday starts with Denise's email about blue sky thinking. You resist the urge to suggest they all think about not sending emails. Baby steps. Venus is still doing its cosmic U-turn, mind, so autocorrect changes blue sky to blue arse. This afternoon, Gavin and the Gnome saga continues. With Mars interfering, you'll sound like Brian Blessed arguing with a garden center. He'll keep the gnomes, naturally. Tonight. Peak Taurus. Anita's freezer lasagna is calling your name, and your sofa has developed a worrying indent. You'll briefly consider the cross-trainer. Briefly. Then remember Netflix has a new true crime documentary about competitive cheese sculpting. The gym is out. If you refresh your messages one more time, you won't find love, you'll find ads for posture correctors. Advice, embrace the chaos, but maybe put the lasagna back. This Monday the 13th of April kicks off with you accidentally sending a strongly worded email about Sharon's napkin choices to Sharon. Your Doomscope animal today is a toad who kissed the wrong prince. Your gossiping is even worse than hers, somehow. Lovely. Mars retrograde is having a field day with your inbox. Ricky and Sharon are now ceasing Fiona on everything. Resist the urge to reply all. You know Darren doesn't care. Ignore Jason's increasingly desperate Slack messages about his holiday photos. You've seen them, haven't you? About 47 times. This afternoon, your attention span will be shorter than Nadine's latest voice note. You'll find yourself staring blankly at the biscuit tin, wondering if digestive creams are a valid lunch. This evening, your attempt to cook spaghetti bolognese is thwarted by a sudden urge to alphabetize your spice rack. At 8:17 p.m, you'll be arguing with yourself about the merits of paprika placement, blaming Venus for your complete inability to make dinner. And the stars have spoken. Advice, put the phone down. Monday the 13th of April. Wake up with the zest of a puppy, only to discover Barry's microwaving fish in the office kitchen. Again. Immediately plot your escape to a Hebridean island. Derek still owes you 80p from the 2024 biscuit tin. By lunchtime, Linda will forward that passive-aggressive email about the stationery cupboard. Mars is in retrograde, or perhaps Linda just really likes underlining things. Consider replying all with just a picture of a confused cat. Malcolm's still banging on about potholes. He's basically auditioning to be the local council's PR manager. This evening, resist Lorraine's Tupperware party like it's the plague. The emotional fallout is only marginally less dramatic than a Eurovision result. You'll then spend hours meticulously recreating your favorite school disco playlist. Expect flashbacks and questionable fashion choices. Pizza is mandatory. Embrace rewatching last week's tearjerker, that rogue badger adoption program, and weep openly. Check your phone one more time and you'll summon only disappointment and maybe an offer from Just Eat. Advice, blame Mercury. It's always Mercury's fault. This Monday, April the 13th, that new haircut deserves to be paraded past Dave's desk at least 3 times. The universe saw you nearly stack it outside Greg's trying to get that Instagram shot. Worth it though, wasn't it? Your Doomscope animal today is a duck pretending to be calm while paddling furiously, exactly like you during Suki's leaving speech. Mars retrograde is still funneling Nathan's fantasy football woes into your inbox. By 3 p.m, you'll have practiced your acceptance speech, this time for a BAFTA, in the stationery cupboard 7 times. This evening, following a dramatic reenactment of a parking disagreement with Jordan for Claudia's benefit, treat yourself. Treat yourself to a night on TikTok. For hours later you're convinced everyone peaked in 1998. Then you apply to be a contestant on the Great Pottery Throwdown, despite your artistic skills being limited to wonky stick men. Leo, your Deliveroo history suggests you peaked in 2016 with that extra-large pizza. Advice, save the theatrics for when Harriet microwaves fish in the office kitchen. This Monday, April 13th, you're already planning next year's summer holiday whilst simultaneously complaining about the weather. The barista will raise an eyebrow when you request exactly 5 ice cubes in your iced latte. Work. Graham needs urgent PowerPoint assistance involving clip art. Janet wants feedback on her desk succulent, Sheila. Nigel is just Nigel. Mars retrograde has officially taken up residence in your inbox. At precisely 2:47 p.m., you'll accidentally reply all to Diane's email chain about Roger's toupee, causing untold levels of office awkwardness. Evening. Your relaxing bath is thwarted by an overwhelming urge to alphabetize your shampoo bottles. 47 minutes will be spent researching optimal bubble bath to water ratio before you give up and settle for a brew. Refresh your emails one more time and you won't find love, you'll find an electricity bill. Advice: the only spreadsheet you need today is a list of things you enjoy. This Monday, the celestial bodies are judging your wardrobe choices harshly. Forget making a statement, you're making a plea for invisibility. You'll spend a good half hour trying to find the perfect filter to distract from that cardigan your nan knitted. Then it's off to work where Mars is apparently having a personal vendetta against your inbox. Trace is at it again, ceasing you on another one of her polite but savage emails to Hugo. You'll be stuck playing Switzerland. Your Doomoscope animal today is a woodpecker banging their head against the same tree, your indecision. Mel's pushing you to book that pottery class. Adele thinks you should volunteer at the Hedgehog Sanctuary. You'll probably end up watching paint dry instead. Tonight. The universe practically begs you to stay indoors. You'll binge watch Homes Under the Hammer, pretending it's aspirational viewing and not just a reflection of your commitment avoidance. Advice: stop pretending you enjoy Connor's interpretive dance routines. The universe knows. This Monday, Scorpio, your morning commute will involve eavesdropping on Keith's phone call, deciding he definitely is using a fake posh accent. The bus breaks, sending your Pret coffee lid flying right onto Dominic's new trainers. Turns out, karma's a beverage. This afternoon, Mars retrograde makes Victoria's emails even more passive-aggressive than usual. You attempt to subtly borrow Liam's stapler, resulting in you becoming entangled in his desk chair, rolling directly into Samantha, scattering her quinoa puffs. Apologies given. Sarcastic smiles received. Tonight, all your extensive research, i.e., Googling conspiracy theories at 3 a.m., pays off. Your TikTok algorithm serves up a video of that bloke you dated last year wearing a full suit of armor. You knew he was odd. Advice: stop Googling yourself, Scorpio. Honestly, nobody cares. Today, Monday the 13th of April, Sagittarius, you'll be operating at roughly the same speed as your nan trying to work the tele remote. This morning, precisely at 8:17 a.m., you're launching into a detailed explanation of the off-license's new crisp selection to Trevor on the bus. He simply inquired about the next stop. Mercury is reversing into your to-do list at speed. This afternoon, you're promising Ollie you'll sort out the overflowing paperclip mountain before tea break. Your Doomscope object today is a drawer that jams every time, more predictably than you forgetting Wendy's name despite working next to her for 3 years. Bianca now suspects you peaked in primary school. By evening, even the cat looks like it's judging your questionable life choices. Spontaneity is knocking, but your sofa is winning. Instead of that gym class, you'll be scrolling through property listings in the Outer Hebrides and ordering enough takeaway for a small village. Advice: before opening your mouth, ask yourself, is this what a responsible adult would say? If yes, say something else entirely. Monday the 13th of April. Right, less carpe diem, more carpe duvet. That inspirational calendar Maureen bought you. Suddenly decorative kindling. Opening your laptop was like accidentally setting off a glitter bomb, messy and regrettable. Replying all to Sandra's passive-aggressive email about biscuits with "This is my Roman Empire." A bold strategy, Capricorn. Mars is in retrograde, personally victimizing Colin in the WhatsApp group. He thinks your thumbs up emoji was sarcastic. By 3 p.m., a minor kerfuffle about printer paper location will erupt into a full-blown office saga. Brian will, naturally, be Team Deborah. Your motivation levels are lower than a snake doing the Macarena. Tonight, that healthy meal prep is side-eyeing you from the fridge. It's pizza and documentaries about competitive cheese rolling. You will spend 3 hours meticulously curating a playlist of panpipe covers of 80s power ballads. Then question every questionable decision since 2020. Advice: embrace the chaos, love. It's cheaper than therapy. This Monday starts with digital warfare. 63 unread messages, each one demanding you attend a meeting about synergy. You spill coffee trying to avoid a street by the kettle. Turns out, she was just offering you a custard cream. Nightmare. Your Doomscope object today is a phone charger that only works at one angle, like your enthusiasm when in suggests team building. Venus is in retrograde, which explains why your fridge is still full of kale. You are now somehow presenting the quarterly results, despite still not knowing what quarterly actually means. Milo sends a thumbs up emoji, with jazz hands. Tonight, the stars decree a microwave meal for one, because Rufus's jazzercise class left you crippled. Netflix wonders if you're planning on resurfacing before 2026. Remember that bookcase you bought from IKEA? Absolutely not. You accidentally offered to bake Christine a gluten-free vegan cake. Advice: stop nodding enthusiastically during meetings. They can see you aren't listening. Pisces, Monday the 13th of April sees you legging it for the bus because you were mentally designing a walk-in wardrobe for Ryan Gosling, again. Missing your stop and giving an Oscar-worthy performance to a bewildered chihuahua? Standard. This afternoon, Venus is giving you the silent treatment about the rare first edition incident at the bookshop. Trying to wow Nadia with your literary prowess, air quotes visible from space, you'll manage to recreate the Tower of Pisa with a display of hardbacks. Rupert will, of course, find it hilarious, while you strategically blame Felix. Gary, bless him, is still muttering about your chakras. Tonight, you're basically a soggy teabag of empathy. Sofa time is non-negotiable. Decision-making has officially given up, resulting in 47 minutes of Netflix scrolling before settling on the Friends blooper reel. Again. Pisces, Your Just Eat history is basically your autobiography at this point. Advice: stop apologizing. You're too fabulous to function normally,